Media and information literacy, critical thinkers while decision makers. The letter M in the middle of the logo stands for media, learning through social media. Media and information literacy, MIL, emphasizes a critical approach to literacy. MIL recognizes that students are learning in the classroom and beyond the classroom through information, media, and technological platforms. It enables students to question critically what they have read, heard, and learned. With growing digitization and expansion of social media and internet use, information can spread more rapidly. This can help to more quickly fill information voids, but can also amplify harmful messages. With most people now spending more and more time on social media, it is high time to be discerning of what you see online. Fake news is dangerous. Beware. Studies found that fake news spread faster on Twitter than on any social media platform. People want to share information that is newsworthy. In some sense, the true value is less of a concern. We are saturated with news, so things have to be more and more surprising or disgusting to get attention. The spread of fake news is like the sharing of gossip. The point about gossip is the best gossip is juicy gossip. The last thing people are worried about is whether it is true or false. And infodemic is too much information, including false or misleading information in digital and physical environments during a disease outbreak. It causes confusion and risk-taking behaviors that can harm health. It also leads to mistrust in health authorities and undermines the public health response. An infodemic can intensify or lengthen outbreaks when people are unsure about what they need to do to protect the health and the health of people around them. The results show that social media has a significant impact on spreading panic about COVID-19 among school students, with a potential negative impact on the mental health and psychological well-being. Even the constant barrage of fake news that we come across every day of our life, it clearly shows there is a worrying public health issue emerging. Those who aren't very good at making judgments about information they read or see in newspapers, TV, or social media, especially misinformation such as fake news, experience a negative physical response to it. This means that misinformation is actually bad for people's physical health. The research shows that it is time for educators to be given the right tools to develop information discernment in their learners. Therefore, I bring in this from training the educators to empowering the students, the project into my English classroom. Problem 1. Students spend most of the time on social media, but they are not media literate. Solution 1. Introducing information and media literacy enable pupils to show and make correct judgments, as well as to become skillful creators and producers of information and media messages. Problem 2. Students seldom focus on current news, but more to focusing on TikTok or YouTube video creation. Solution 2. Embedding the news topics to create fun and teaching and learning activities to bridge the language barriers and hence build up awareness and communication among pupils. Media and information literacy is for all. It is an integral part of education for all. Yet we cannot neglect to recognize that children and youth are at the heart of this need. Data shows that 70% of young people around the world are online. This means that the internet and social media in particular should be seen as an opportunity for learning and can be used as a tool for the new forms of literacy. Media literacy is the ability to access, analyze, evaluate, and create media in a variety of forms. It aims to empower citizens by providing them with the competency, knowledge, attitudes, and skill necessary to engage with traditional media and new technologies. The term information literacy describes a set of abilities that enables an individual to acquire, evaluate, and use information. There are 5 components: identify, find, evaluate, apply, and acknowledge sources of information. Media information literacy competency also mitigate students' learning loss during the pandemic, as it promotes equality, free expression, tolerance, intercultural dialogue, peace. Search and critically evaluate, use and contribute information and media content wisely, manage one's right online, combat online hate speech, cyberbullying, ethical issues of accessing and use of information. These are my visions. And I have done task 1, task 2, and task 3 ongoing process. Fun English activities with media literacy. So we have true or false, we have identified bias, we look at the headlines. So students read, summarize, and analyze the differences. And then the content and images. We have teen eyes for essential fact checkings. For case study, Husniza Saifunizam used TikTok to tell the world about a teacher's sick joke, sparking an outcry over the violence faced by Malaysian girls and women. There was widespread support for her criticism of rap culture in the classroom. However, it also sparked a backlash against her, highlighting the difficulties children face in questioning inappropriate behavior and harassment, and the willingness of authorities to address it. A post on her school principal's Facebook account also reprimanded Ain, calling the teenager a hypocrite and a child of Satan wearing a hijab. Her case has been a catalyst for raising awareness about gender bias abuse in schools. According to the UN Convention on the Rights of the Children, children need to be protected from harmful media content. At the same time, the convention says that children have right to participate in the media and have their voices heard. It shows that MIL is very important in the classroom. I also make sure that the MIL curriculum is embedded in our current CEFR curriculum. For sustainability, I have this Media Information Literacy Academy, Media Information Literacy Network, build a network and train 200 educators in Kinta Selatan District through professional sharing sessions and workshop in year 2021 until mid of 2022. And I have Media Literacy Challenge and organized 2 competitions, both innovative MIL lesson plans and video competitions, and build exemplary MIL resource bank around in year 2021 until mid of 2022. These are my future planning and how to use the grant. I would like to have 4 Samsung Galaxy Tab for station-based MIL activities to subscribe the free student account to create quality poster and videos. And for 1,400, I want to have this collaterals for participants, cost for running campaigns, competitions, prizes for the competitions, material for workshop printing course, digital care package for running workshops, Zoom subscriptions, 1,000 ringgit for development of reusable lesson materials, both online and offline materials, subscription to news portals and teaching tools. Why you should choose my project? Because I have the expertise in MIL, managed to embed the skill in the curriculum, team up with media education for all founders, mentors, and facilitators, team up with some influential local journalists and the youth parliament of Perak, can Yip them home. I have good students, parents, and relationship. The weaknesses is that a lack of money to invest on gadgets, a tablet for each student, internet connection, need more financial aid to sustain my project. In terms of hardware, opportunities, I have full support from district official for my MIL project. I can easily form network with teachers in the same district. Many opportunities to share ideas and give talks at the national, international level conferences. And the trick is that school lockdown due to the COVID-19 pandemic, project might have to be carried out virtually using different tech tools. Evaluate critically different opinions and views on social media platforms will secure our students from digital obesity. Don't eat junk food. Consume a content with a Michelin star.